EA Sports coverage of the NFL on this fine afternoon brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. 2-1 loss team set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. This one taken just inside the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Let's go. Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Set, hut, 15 line. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine.
They go to the former Saint, Mark Ingram. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
You remember me? Let's go, baby.
Check 13. Check 13.
Shut up.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
That's it, baby.
It's the Pro Bowler Chandler Jones who makes the tackle. Baltimore was the most run-heavy team in the league last year after Lamar Jackson took over as a starter. And you think about Mark Ingram, he goes from a situation where he was sharing time with Kamara in New Orleans. Now he figures to be the top guy in the Baltimore backfield, although I guess you could say he's kind of splitting time with his quarterback, Lamar Jackson. But a great veteran presence Mark Ingram is behind Jackson. Ingram now in his 9th NFL season. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Here I come again.
From the gun, Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Back deep, Patrick Peterson. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Come on, set. 10, touch edge. 48 right now. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Set, go. 48 Mike. 48 Mike.
This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch his slant. 41's coming. Set. Hut. Make these babies cry.
2nd down, Murray sets to throw. Going to get this to his rookie. That's Andy Isabella. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Set, ready. 60 yards.
Watch the run. Hey, they're running it.
Ready, go.
A 1st down carry here for Johnson. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Man open right side. It's the tight end, Clay. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Able to find Isabella. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38.
We got this.
Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
Let's go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Come on, QB, come on. Ready. Ready. The mic. Wahoo. 48's the mic. Jack Rabbit.
Murray now on 1st down.
You think you gonna get this?
This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
At their 48-yard line.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Out of the pistol, here's Johnson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Go. Check. Orbit. Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, we're going to make the 48 right now. Let's go. All day, baby.
On the ground, this is Johnson. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
You better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Charlie. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. I'm coming.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, he uncorks it for Snead. This is intercepted. Picked off by DJ Swearinger. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now, they told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Echo! 41 Mike, 41 Mike, right here, 41 Mike.
After the turnover, here's Murray. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, his third touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The back, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, Hack.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
58, right over there, yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So well done there, and these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do, and now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time.
Kyler Murray cannot get away. They drag him down to the end zone for 2 points. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt And if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
Come on now, let's go. Here we go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Switch.
The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
That's it, baby.
You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson forced out to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, we had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play, and maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
12 yards to pick up, good enough for an Arizona first.
Hey, we got 3, guys.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Marlon Humphrey on the tackle. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Ravens' 4-yard line.
Set. 40 to base. 48 Mike. I'm coming. It's easy. That's it. 48. Go. 48 to Mike. I got you.
On 2nd and 1, Murray eluding the pressure right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know, they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Here we go, D. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Check. Fresno.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Andy Isabella was the intended target. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster, 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Jackson from the gun, he'll throw. He's got it to Ingram, complete. A good move on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
To throw is Jackson. To throw on 3rd down. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
All day, dog.
Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 2. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Bring it up.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think? He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Mason Foster. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
2 tights, 2 tights. 4 down, 4 down. Alert.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Swearinger. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Patrick Onwuasor up to make the tackle. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. From the 45 on 2nd down, Murray. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 28. Murray now on 1st down, being chased out left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, we know that Murray can run the football. He rushed for 1,000 yards during his final year at Oklahoma, better than 7 yards per carry. And Cliff Kingsbury says, I trust him running the football. And this is a guy that has known his quarterback since 2012 when Murray was a sophomore in high school. Kingsbury was in the OC at Texas A&M. He would go on to take the Texas Tech job, but the two maintained a great relationship. Both are from Texas, both quarterbacks, and both with fathers heavily involved in their football careers. But Cliff Kingsbury, he trusts his quarterback implicitly. The false start hurts him there a bit, backs him up to 2nd and 9.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen. Under 10, under 10. Rotate, spell. Mike 48.
Yeah, let's get a sack run.
And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Strong left. Strong left. Hey, check. Good. Hut. 41, Mike. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. 41.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Butler. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Murray going to lead his guys up 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
48, Mike. 48, Mike.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Haywood. Check 48's the Mike. Check 48's the Mike. All day, punt. Mike, 48. Mike.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
48, Mike. 48, Mike. On the ball. Back to you.
Murray to air it out again. And it'll be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That's an experienced DB picking off a rookie, and you know sometimes those experienced DBs, they love going against the young pups, don't they?
And I go back to the offseason, had a quick conversation with him about, hey, when you play younger quarterbacks, what's it like for you? And he says it's like being a boxer. I give him a lot of different angles, a lot of different looks, and a lot of times I just bait the young guy.
And there he baited him right into the interception.
43 is the Mike. 43 is the Mike. All day. All day.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Andrews. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 32.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 40.
Here's Jackson, operating from the gun. Flushed out right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there at 22.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Mike's 43. Mike's 43.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
We play to win. Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down. Several media outlets thought Andy Isabella was the top receiver in this year's class out of UMass. He dominated his senior year there. 1,700 yards, 13 touchdowns. They really say that he can just take a top off a defense. He ran a 4.31 40 at the Combine, third fastest of all attendees. And then he was taken 62nd. A lot of experts think he was a major bargain with loads of potential. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. First down, Murray. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Andy Isabella was the intended target.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready. 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. You ain't got nothing. You ain't.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
This is Ingram on first and 10. Ingram's got the first down and more. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Ingram, his second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game.
Ravens 16, Cardinals 7.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Let's go now.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Watch the curl. Watch the curls. Hut, go. 48. 48's the mic. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
On first and 10, here's Murray. Throw left side, complete to Isabella. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
Cardinal first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Snap comes to Murray at 1. They'll roll him out right. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Right there.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Set, hut. 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie. 48's the mic. Switch up. Switch up.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
It certainly wasn't one of the more conventional plays ever run, but it gained a first down, and they got the ball in the hands of a playmaker.
Come on, set. Mike. 10, Tuscan. Come on. Watch tight end. Set, hut. 3 down. Set, hut.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Isabella. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down. Murray now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10. Shotgun now from Murray. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be second and 9.
It's coming again.
And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
It's a first down on a gain of 10. Here's Johnson, and he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Watch the whip. Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Ready, go!
On second and 9, Murray. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. David Johnson, his first touchdown of the new season, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that will shave one more off this lead.
Cardinals 14.
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Set. Go to base. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Ingram again. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
set. 60 out low. Check. Go. Watch the backer.
The 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Well done from a safety to come up there at the line of scrimmage. Nice tackle, too.
Yeah, he actually played into his position, didn't he? He's the strong safety. That means being near the line of scrimmage, cleaning up the run game, almost an extra linebacker, and he relishes the opportunities to put a big hit on a runner.
Bravo. 43 is the mic.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Finds Roberts left side. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 45-yard line.
15 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Let's see what you got.
Jackson on first down. And that is incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition and practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No, a little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. Here's Jackson. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. It was DJ Swearinger right there on the coverage.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away.
You hate to give the ball away here in the fourth quarter while you're just holding a slim lead, but that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. A big spot now for the rookie Murray. Flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Even though that one was incomplete, you could see the training that went into that play. He gets out of the pocket, ends up moving to his right. All he's trying to do, though, extend the life of the play, keep it alive, hoping someone would pop free.
Was able to take a pretty good shot with a deep ball, but incomplete. From the gun on third down, Murray. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17.
Come on, set. Mike. 10, Tuscan. I smell fear in that offense. I smell. Go. Go.
Murray now on first down. Man open right side. It's the tight end, Clay. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Here we go. 18 Gator. Right there. Set, go.
On first down, Murray eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Let's go.
Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Ready. 6 yards.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40.
58, Mike.
Throwing again, Murray.
Let's go.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, short. I got him. 58's the Mike, 58.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. And he's got Fitzgerald. First grab for Fitzgerald. He's got a 1st down.
We're going to work.
The young buck finding the veteran there. There is 14 years separating Kyler Murray and Larry Fitzgerald. Murray turning 22 back on August 7th. And on August 31st, Larry Fitzgerald turned 36. But these two guys like each other, and it shows on the field. To throw, it's Murray. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, alert 3.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Ready. 58's Mike. What we got?
Murray with a 3rd and long. And my goodness, another interception. Anthony Averett picks it. And the return will stop right around the 25. Andy Isabella was the intended target. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment. But here, he's one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
Tight end right. 4 down. 43's the Mike. Watch the run.
Throwing again. Jackson dancing to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
58, right over there.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Taco Charlton. What a play by him. That's a loss of 17. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long.
Let's go, defense. I heard it's a 6. Bullet. Ha. Delta. 58, boys. 58. 58 is Mike. I got wide. And 58 is a Mike. Going 58 is the Mike. I got you. I got to go.
Here's Murray from midfield. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Here's Andy Lee now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Check nickel. Kill. Hut, go.
Again, they'll run with Ingram. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Kill.
Now it's Ingram. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. On 2nd down, Ingram. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Ravens on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Jackson to throw. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the first down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago.
Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop. Rush in. Rush in. Rush in.
They'll run on first down. Ingram, and he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on first down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if he picked up the first down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the first down because in college football, the clock stops with every first down and actually aids the defense in that situation.
Now Ingram, he's been busy today. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. So the final seconds tick away in this Bolt.